everyone, this is Kiran Verma and welcome to my YouTube channel. Like everybody else, the one thing that I like the most is sleeping, but what comes as close second is binge watching. Be it on Netflix, YouTube, Prime, Hotstar, you name it, और हो सकता है कि मैंने सब कुछ देखा होगा. And it's not just about watching some random stuff. I like to see things that hold some value in it. So, with some meaning in it. Now you must be wondering कि किरण तुमने देखा है तो फिर उससे हम क्या करें. तो that जैसे कि मैंने अपना पहले वीडियो में बोला था कि I love giving free advices. So I think मैंने इतना सारा content जो consume किया है, I think I am capable of giving sound opinions on what to watch and what not to watch. Now I'm not here to suggest you anything कि ये देख लो या वो देख लो. I have a specific genre in my mind, which is shows with female in the lead characters. Now there's a reason behind that. If you're someone who consumes content or who loves watching content, may have noticed कि mostly जो भी shows होते हैं वो male centric होते हैं. It somehow revolves around men only. Now I'm not totally against that. I'm not saying anything कि उन्हें नहीं देखना चाहिए. I love some of those shows. What I'm trying to say is there are not enough shows with female in the lead role. And the one reason behind that is क्योंकि जो audience है वो content उस type का कहीं कभार consume नहीं करती है. मेरे खुद के घर पे my friends or my brothers, they do not like to watch such content because they have that preconceived notion in their mind that कि अगर there is a show which is like female based तो उसमें सिर्फ ड्रामा होएगा, रोना धोना टाइप्स जैसे कि इंडियन जैसे कि डेली सोप्स में होता है मोस्टली. बट ऐसा नहीं है. काफ़ी सारे ऐसे शोज़ हैं जो कि बहुत अच्छे तरीके से किसी इश्यूज़ को प्रेजेंट करते हैं, और इवन इफ दे आर पोर्ट्रेइंग ड्रामा और समथिंग, they offer it with such great intelligence and like, I don't know how to say it. Okay, so the point is I have this diary with me and I have done some research, not like बहुत सारा research, I've just noted down some of the shows and ये सारे के सारे shows मैंने देखे हुए हैं. And I am just here to give you 5 shows that you can watch that have like female in the lead roles, and they're great to watch. You don't have to be a girl to watch them, and I especially want boys to see them. And without delaying this big reveal, I will jump straight into the video. Now the first show is Girl Boss. It is I think is available on Netflix, and the show is based on Sophia Amoruso's book, best-selling book, I like to say, and if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I like to apologize. But this show is basically about a girl who is totally confused in her life, but somehow she gets an idea and she starts her thrift store, which eventually turns into a big enterprise or something. And it was like her startup only, and the show is about how that immature, naive girl turns out to be an entrepreneur and how she figures out the ways to work in that particular industry. Now this is like the plot. It has I think 2 seasons in it, and it's not like कि बहुत एक घंटे के episode है. It's like some 30-40 minutes के shows है which you can watch. Next is Fleabag. Now there are so many people out there who have already watched the show. It is available on Prime, and if you know who Phoebe Waller-Bridge is, you might have heard about this show before. Uh, so Phoebe is the one who has created and like written the show by herself, and she is the one who is playing the role of Fleabag in the show. I mean, she is the main character in it. And this show, I mean, मैं इसके बारे में जितना बोल लूँ उतना कम है. This show is about a girl who who has some major issues in her life, regarding love, insecurity, infidelity, and I mean, whatnot. But the plot is that she presents all those issues in such a way that it makes people laugh, at her. So this show is basically, you can say, tragic comedy, dark comedy, and I mean the humor is dark, so it's not like some very serious wala show. You can watch it. It's a very light show, and the best part about the show, I mean, is what I like the most about the show. कि जैसे कोई dialogue delivery हो रही है, all of a sudden Fleabag just directly looks at the camera, and it feels like that she's actually talking to us. I mean, that feels amazing. I mean, you just have to watch it for yourself. Number 3 on the list is the Marvelous Mrs Maisel. Again, it is available on Prime. और ये शो जो है, it is a period drama. I mean, it was set in the era of 1950s. So the show is just so delight to watch. I mean, you just look at the costumes, the set, I mean the dialogue delivery, the family, everything about the show is amazing. And again, this show is about a girl, a woman named Mrs Maisel, who is a housewife who lives in a very, Upper East Side in New York with her husband, her 2 great children. So the show is about how, one day Midge realizes that she has like a knack for comedy, and she turns out to be a stand-up comedian, which is unusual back in the 50s. It is now as well in some parts of the country, but yeah, the show is about that how she make a living for herself out of it, and how she follows her passion despite so many people against it. And she's not the only one who's in the lead role. I mean, her manager Susie Meyerson is also kind of in the lead role. So yes, you should give it a try. I mean, just watch 1 or 2 episodes. Just give it a try and try to see that there are female out there who's doing their best to impress the audience. I mean, you just have to give them a chance. At least just watch a couple of episodes before passing your judgments. 4 on the list is The Bold Type. It is available on Netflix. इस शो में this show is about 3 best friends who works for a top magazine in New York, I guess, I'm not sure. And तीनों अलग-अलग profile पे है. One is a writer, one is in the fashion background, and one is a social media executive something. And the story revolves around the 3 of them and how they take things and problems coming their way and how they deal with certain and certain issues. Now this show, I would say, has little bit of drama in it, but then again it represents women in top positions. It represents them vocalizing some very serious issues, and yeah, that's the reason I love the show. And it has, I think, like 5 seasons, and I have watched them all, and I can assure you that you will not be disappointed. So just, just go for it. Just go and watch the trailer right now. I mean, that's all I'm asking. Now, the fifth on the list is Good Girls, and it is available on Netflix. And this show is about three women who are basically mothers, and somehow these women turn out to be criminals. I mean, somehow they get involved themselves in some craziest shit out there, and you know, and the show is about how they try to get out of it, but the more they try to do that, the more they are engrossed, the more they feel trapped. So again, it has little bit of drama in it, but again, everybody loves drama. I mean, you can say that you don't love it, but I know you do. So yes, these are the 5 shows. Now, I had Jane the Virgin in my mind also, but then again, it's a family drama and it has more than Jane. So for now, these 5 shows are there, and I just want you to consider it, you know, give it a try. I mean, we all have seen shows like where professors turned out to be meth dealers, where the protagonist of the show is brutally killing random people out there. So I'm just saying, just give these shows a try. And it's not just for, I'm not saying that I'm against anything. I just want people to know that there are some good shows out there, and just because you have some, preconceived notions about something, don't let such good shows slide, because they deserve some recognition. And I can assure you, every single one of the show has great value to offer. And obviously, me being a girl, I am promoting it shamelessly, and I want people to watch these shows. So yeah, so with that advice, or with that suggestion, if you want to take it, I'm gonna go now. And अगर आपने यहाँ तक की वीडियो सुनी है, so thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you soon. If you have questions, for shows which have like female lead characters in it, you can post it in the comment section, because obviously मैंने सारे नहीं देखे हैं, मैंने जितने देखे थे मैंने सिर्फ उतने लिस्ट किए हैं यहाँ पे. But I have seen such shows, you can suggest it to me, because I love watching. And yes, do let me know in the comment section how you like the video. And also, if you want to see something else, or if you want my suggestion on anything else like books or movies or something, you can let me know, and I'll try to do that as well. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go now. I hope you like the video, and if you do, you know the drill. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.